What's up guys? In this video, the C10 bike is done.
So what time is it?
C10 mini bike time.
Oh yeah. So this is like, I am so, just the white walls alone make me want to finish this so bad. They look amazing. It's been about a week or so and they're holding up great. So basically the idea of this episode is going to be final assembly. We're going to put everything we've worked so hard on, the engine, all the Sinclair body panels that turned out amazing, wheels, seat, all of that stuff on. The first thing we'll do is just get the sprocket, brake, all that stuff on, so we can, when we bolt the engine in, all we have to do is run the chain. So let's get to it. Alright, so Go Power Sports actually sells new brake pads for, or brake shoes I guess, because the drum brake for the there we go, for the Coleman, or not Coleman, Baja. So now what we do is you got it in, springs are all new and stuff, so it's a lot tighter. So sweet, it's pretty easy install. So this will just sit inside of the rim here when we install it. Sprocket's also on as well. We got our kickstand in with a new spring. What's going on here, Joe?
You got these Go Power Sports foot pegs right there. And we're just going on the install.
Yeah, so pretty much everything's good now for this thing to be a roller. I think the next phase is going to be all the engine stuff. Right now the engine actually isn't even like getting done built yet, but figure we get it assembled. So probably a little bit later, the next clip will be putting the engine on. Alright guys, so I skipped forward a little bit just in this final assembly video, but basically just because it's in the engine video where we put the engine on and run it for the first time. Definitely check out the engine build video if you haven't already, because it absolutely screams. So now this is a Go Power Sports. This is actually the first time we've used this exact type of torque converter. This is basically their premium one. So it's just, they make their own backing plate. It's made out of a little bit more higher quality materials. And I'm just trying to get this bolt in. There we go. But yeah, so we really like the black backing plate. If any of you guys have ordered their 40 series torque converters, it's kind of the same thing. So, sweet. Alright guys, so this premium torque converter is all in. It has a little split like washer here, so it kind of helps the bolt not come out. So that's good to go. Our sprocket clearance is right on point.
And then we got this DID chain from Go Power Sports. So this is like really, really nice stuff. This is what Honda uses like stock, basically. Yeah, so I mean, and the packaging is really cool too.
Oh dang.
So this will be really nice.
Yeah, sweet. So this thing kind of went through a major transformation just now. So basically, this was in the like making it look like the C10 video where we bolted all of these on. Bolted on the Houndstooth seat Jason made and upholstered for us. So I mean, honestly, Jason just needs to notch out the our like
Chevy
Chevy torque converter cover. But chain is on. We got that DID like OEM Honda chain. Throttle is perfectly hooked up. Go Power Sports stuff here. Brake is hooked up mint. We got all the cotter pins in where they need to go. So next time we see you, we'll be in the daytime, right next to the C10, and we are going to drive this thing. It's montage time. Alright guys, so C10 bike is here in all our glory. Hope you like that montage. We got the sunset going. So now, it is finally time to drive this thing with the built engine. It's gonna be awesome.
Sounds good.
Rubber from just that little bit of throttle.
This thing is a riot. Oh my gosh. It's doing, like, those wheelies aren't me pulling up at all. That's just power wheeling. You'll notice that I'll go and it'll like bump up and then I'll let off the throttle a little bit and then I get more confidence and I ram it more and then it literally powers wheelies. We've never built an engine before, but this kind of opens our eyes to see what potential is out of this thing. And I don't know how it sounds from the outside. I'll know in a little bit, but it sounds so good inside this helmet. So now Jason's gonna take it for a rip. That does not sound like a typical Predator. Must be the cam. Seems like the white walls are doing alright. Yeah, we need to do a head-to-head between the orange bike when it was stock and then this fully built one. Also, I just saw a note, this thing's getting nowhere in the wet rev range either. Like, the problem is we just don't have enough road here. We'll have to find somewhere good we can drive it, probably in the head-to-head video. But, sweet. This is definitely a win, y'all. I mean, also, like, the fact that this thing's so fast is just a plus. Like, it looks so beautiful. Like, it can look like this to be stock. I'm gonna try to get some chase car footage for you guys in the 60s cart. That's some of the best footage we've ever gotten in this thing. Hope you enjoyed that. That was so fun to film.
Alright, so this thing has really made a transformation. I mean, it's got all the visual and now it runs as well as it looks.
Oh yeah.
The torque converter, it does seem to kind of like, maybe not kill, but I guess we don't have enough runway to get up into like the super high revs to hit like super high speeds. But low down, this thing's incredible. I mean, at wheelies, it burns rubber. It's like all you'd ever need. It's also super solid. We fixed the brake and then the throttle now is super good, so it gives you a lot more confidence, and then everything else is kind of bolted down before we had the gas tank rattling around. So now that everything's bolted down, everything's finalized, everything's smooth, this thing's really confidence inspiring, and I mean, it's exactly how it should be.